How your mind functions is one of the greatest investments you can do for yourself, because that will bring about your life management. Life is managed by the way you think. And understanding how your mind works is one of the most important things you can ever learn. Developing this skill will help you to create what you want and to avoid what you do not want. So in today's 7 minutes, let's look at the 3 levels of your mind. Level 1, level 2, and level 3, and how you can use the 3 levels to bring about the physical manifestation of anything you ever want. Love, power, happiness, tranquility, serenity, anything you ever desire, and how to avoid the negative emotions of life: hunger, fear, jealousy, etc. In today's 7 minutes, let's look at that. Mariam Naguja, the Ladies Guide, your emotional wellness guide.
She's a lady, she's a Cancer.
Previously, we had a session on mental poisoning, how you can poison your mind every day of your life, how you daily think thoughts that actually poison your mind. And in case you missed our last week's session, we said when you think negative thoughts, when you frequently think not right, you can actually be poisoning your life as well as poisoning your mind. So in case you missed our last week's 7 minutes of inspiration, please check the description section below, where we gave you all the details on mental poisoning and the effects of this kind of mental poisoning. Things like suicide thoughts, things like dropouts of life, dropouts of anything in life is caused by mental poisoning. Watch and don't forget to give us a thumbs up in case you find it's useful content to you as well as to your loved ones. Then share this video in case you find it very useful to your life. This brings us to today's session, the mind. You see, many people do not pay attention on how the mind works and how it brings about all this physical equivalent of life. Your life is a total sum of what you think, and that's what everyone knows. But then the question is, how do you create the life you're living using your mind? In neuropsychology, we understand the power of mind. In fact, it's one of the greatest organs, the brain. Anything that God has ever created, it's the brain. However, many of us think the brain is only for memory, as in retrieval and storage of information. However, in today's 7 minutes, let's look at more of what the brain does and how it brings about your life and how you can use it to bring about what you want. Understand how the mind functions and how you can use it to manifest anything and everything you can ever desire. Okay? So, level 1 is the conscious mind, the thinking mind. The mind that you're using to watch me right now as I'm talking and as you're thinking is called the conscious mind, because you are conscious when you're doing it. Level number 2 is called the subconscious mind, the unthinking mind, the one that functions involuntarily. You don't need to help it, actually. You can just control it, but then it functions in a way of nature's intelligence. The subconscious mind is a very powerful tool because it is the reason why you're breathing, it's the reason why you're having digestion, it's the reason why the heart is beating without you helping it. Because if you're using your conscious mind to help all the activities of the body, you could not manage. As the heart is beating, the mind, the digestion is taking place, you are breathing, everything is functioning in harmony just to make you a living being. That is the subconscious mind. And the last level of the mind is the infinite mind, the mind of God. Okay? The infinite mind cannot be touched because it is the infinite, the all-knowing, the beginning and the end. That which people call God. That which you call the, how can I say it? The universe. Call it anything. It's called the infinite mind. So it is when the infinite mind and the mind of man come together to manifest all that you want. But only that can happen through the subconscious mind. That is how deep it is. So how you can use the subconscious mind will be our next topic next week to manifest. You can manifest love. You can fall out of love using the subconscious. So love is a choice. Success is a choice. Failure is a choice. Dropping off is a choice. Anything you want in life is choice if you learn how to use your subconscious, because it's the most powerful in the 3 levels. So then, the conscious mind is your thinking mind. The subconscious mind is the next level, which picks the mental pictures from the conscious mind. Every time you're thinking, every time you're listening what I'm telling you, you are giving instructions to the subconscious. Now the subconscious is which God used to communicate with you automatically. Call it prayer or call it anything. So when people are in prayer and their prayers are not answered, it's because they are leaving this level of the subconscious. You're just talking. You're not engaging the second level of the mind. How to engage the second level of the mind will be our next topic next week. How do you make it very active to do anything you ever want, to make you fall in love, to fall out of love, to get the goals you want, to manifest the material possessions you want, anything you ever want lies in the subconscious mind. That's the secret of how the mind works. So don't always think that the mind is only thinking and retrieving of information. No. All these are things are done by the three levels of the mind. Most importantly, the subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind operates all bodily activities: digestion, breathing, heartbeat. All those things are controlled by the subconscious mind because you don't help it to do so. Okay? That's how powerful nature is. So learn how the brain works and work around it. That is the secret of life. And it is very simple. If you learn that the mind is divided into the three things, and you should know which mind you're operating with. When you're in prayer, make sure you are communicating with the infinite using the subconscious. Don't use the conscious. As simple as that. We shall learn more about it next week. So then, in today's session, we summarize by telling you that the mind has three levels, and you should know where and which level we're operating in. So many people operate on the conscious level all through life till they leave planet Earth. They never move to the level of the subconscious. To move to the subconscious operation, you need to be intentional. You must be trained, and you must train your brain on daily basis to operate in the subconscious too. And how do you operate in the subconscious? We shall see next week, because it is what gives the instructions to the infinite mind to come with communication. Writers, creators, artists, musicians, everybody who has a talent, a vision, operate using the subconscious mind. They don't operate using the conscious mind, because it is only the subconscious which can create all these other things you want in life. And that's the beauty of knowing how the mind works. So stop thinking about the mind as memory, retrieval, full stop. Think about the mind as the manager of your life. The conscious being the management, the subconscious being the life manufacturer, because that's where life is manufactured. And the infinite mind being the communicator of the life manufacturer. As simple as that. So why don't you have what you need? As simple as that. So that is all done by the brain. Everything is managed by the brain. Simple and clear. Thank you so much, and see you again next week. Once again, I'm Mariam Nagoja, the Ladies Guide, your emotional wellness guide. Love you so much, and bye-bye.
She's a lady.